probably be pretty... I guess it'll be fine, to be honest. I actually really like this Polarity lineup.
Use both the Earth Spirit as well as all the trains, and then still get the range creep to be at the front line. And now they bolt forward, going in on Tendi. Arstyle's in the neighborhood. In fact, it's Seneca who's rotating around. They saw where he was, but Tendi is so low, he'll go down. And now Seneca shows himself. He doesn't have invis, but paralyzing cast from Arstyle kicks in. Apo trying to regenerate himself up. Happy Tree style gets back up the hill. Is there a miss? There is not. Arstyle will connect and now turn Tendi's death into a double kill on the back of the Witch Doctor. Early levels for the Bounty Hunter as well. So much damage that's being freely done here by Arstyle. Like, Lil wants to try and do something about it with the Iron Shell forward. Phobos, he's surging himself in. Did he rise in the middle of this? And Lil, okay, the damage, it will be enough from Arstyle to get himself now his third kill on the board. And Phobos in very deep. The Iron Shell burn. Did he rise going to salve up? He'll actually lose the Iron Shell with the surge away from Phobos. He's away to safety. But now, that wolf is hot in his tail, and it's going to give up. In fact, it's actually Apo Ninja TPing down, originally probably looking for that Lycan. He'll take away.
He want to put the Fury in bottom, but he will lane okay. It's just that the Bounty Hunter is so good against just following him around, preventing him from getting farm that he wants. You really just can't stay in lane as a Fury, and it is probably the purest counter, in my opinion, to the hero. He's going to rotate back to middle. And now you see...
to find top lane. Reality Rift to pull him in close. Pasha, well, he's got 5 napalms, makes that 6 stacks. General will go down. Arthur, he holds him inside the Firefly just long enough to get himself another kill, almost picking off Lil as well. Arthur will take that double kill. Even with Wave of Terror on him, Seneko was right behind him. And now they're chasing down this Vengeful Spirit.
Coconut.
He's got stick charges available, tries to turn for the stun, but the restoration from Arstyle's too much, plus the control.
5 Arcanes on the Witch Doctor. This is really looking good for them. They can now just... I mean, and the other thing is that Lycan is just... He's obviously being pressured by the Darkseer, but he's still farming fine. Top lane, they will get a return kill on the Bat Rider, who just kind of poured it up for into the jungle, finds the Fury, and boom. All the little things, man.
At least they can see this, or can they? 3 heroes, they go over on top of Pasha. They Firefly up, they just leave Pasha to be exactly where he is. And Vengeful Spirit, prep the sticky napalm, flame breaking back over again. Polarity getting walked over.
Yep.
In their favor. And Pasha, like, sticky napalm up, paralyzing cast, going bounce to go to the death ward. The flame break brings Pasha a little bit closer. It was a good stun from the VS cancelling off that death ward. And now Polarity try and find their kills. They bring in the extra health from Apo Ninja. Earth Spirit kicking the goal straight with Arstyle's head. And General's Firefly, we're going to let him get back past that tier 1 tower. Polarity on Arstyle, but a 3-second stun. The pull back. Shuriken's going to make a little bit of time, not to mention that paralyzing cast. Arstyle actually walks away from this. Tendi may not be so lucky, however. He'll pick up a double kill before his death. But there's a lot of help here. Seneko as well. A Shuriken bounce will help him get the kill onto the Vengeful Spirit. With a 3-for-3 trade-off, you've still got Lycan basically playing silly buggers in them out. Then he's almost about to finish up his Veil of Discord. You got so many good items on the way. And a Necro Book build for the Lycan. Did he Ra? Well, the stun's going to miss. Did he Ra? Now it's only a 1-second Chaos Bolt. And Arstyle's going to ride with a paralyzing cast into the Death Ward and the Restoration. D-Run's just got a lot of life behind him. They have to swap Lil back out again, but Lycan, his wolves were still there. Finished up the kill. A 1-second stun on Arstyle. D-Ra is just TPing out. They need to keep this Lycan alive. And General, well, that's an interesting TP over. Fireflies on the deck. Seneko is here. They'll flame break. And with the Firefly down, this Dark Creep Wave won't survive much longer, but the tier 1 tower dies before that point. So Polarity get a 1 support for 1 support trade-off. Maybe another one here is Seneko. That's 4-point Shuriken toss. He'll actually track up both of them so he can actually get the...
So let's just assume that this is the way to do it.
Kick on Didira.
Oh, wow.
He just summoned his Necro units and he is so dead. He can't even have time to shapeshift or else they'll just have enough time to attack him. It looks like they had the time anyway. So by Necro Book, Walk also just rotated out. He's farming up the top lane, finding more money, but it's General with the Blink Dagger. hoping for initiation. He finds Phobos. They get the track swapped out, however, and now with Shuriken Toss bouncing around, their Venture is not a healthy man, and they turn on the Magnetize. Will it be enough? Arstar's just going to walk out. He still has the Restoration up into the Death Water, just reaches up far enough to reach up towards the Darkseer, allowing Snako to also get that secondary kill. Another track going their way with Chaos on 24 HP. He'll drop to Dendi, who TP'd in at the perfect time. So even if Diddy Ra did end up having that unfortunate moment underneath the Tier 1 tower, it's in most co-casters when they first come in, they struggle to actually look around the map because they're used to only seeing one side of it. So most of the features, all the menus they have, they don't even know exist. Dendi. Oh, Dendi! Oh, no, he dropped his Veil of Discord! They denied him his Veil of Discord! He wasn't ready for the gank, he was just trying to arcane boot up, and now he lost his Veil of Discord!
I mean, that's an unforgivable mistake, you know.
Can't on to Admiral if he wants to, which will now go global flying. The VS, no way to run away from this one. They actually do find that kill, and now a 3-second stun. I don't think Denny really want to be involved in this one. And in fact, they're going to lose both their heroes. How things can turn so bad so quickly for Na'Vi. Artstyle, well, he's going to juke it to a paralyzing cask, which will give him time to survive a little bit longer, and the rest of his teammates to come over and kill off Pasha. If he could only find himself a Creek, doesn't actually have it leveled up, but Chaos Knight still finds the kill with the help of the Wrath of Nature, and the Sprout, Pasha, he's on 88 life. He's going to be able to TP himself away, and Afro Ninja with his Treants are actually blocking the path of Diddy Ra.
Finances, but because it's just a Veil, he'll probably recover just fine.
They almost lost both of them, actually. Both his Ether Lens and his Veil of Discord. That would have been disastrous. A lot of TPs coming to bottom lane. General orchid it up just after he blinked as well, so he gets caught out. The back wall is down. The Death Wall is a great position from Arstyle. The damage output, however, is minimal, especially now stopped after the swap happens. But like it, in the middle of these fights with the Wolves and the Necro units doing their work, Arstyle now he'll get stunned up. Nako was even trying to courier snipe at the end.
Time ago, he's actually really farmed. Dendy's the one who's really hurting right now. He would be like potentially above even the Furion if he hadn't lost his item. But yeah, the last fight I think just is general marketing's last off. Oh wow.
Pasha's tracked. Like, they know exactly where he is, and Pasha kept running down. Did Pasha not realize either? The Wolves body blocking up from the Lycan. He's actually going to trigger off his Phantasm in the back wall. Oh, Phobos with the Blink Dagger. The perfect positioning for him. They'll drag Diddy Ra back into the fight with a 4-second stun. He's stuck to wait around, and Na'Vi will lose 4 for absolutely 0. Say hello to a Blink Dagger Darkseer.
3 ulti with the Aether Lens.
You asked the question during the drafting phase, like, why didn't they just go, like, if you go for the bat, why don't you pick up the VS as well? I know Artstyle's done a lot of work in this game, but you can see, like, the way it perfectly counters Dendi, Orchid it. They don't actually get all the way through. In fact, the paralyzing cast causing some issues. The Death Ward now going on from Artstyle. He really wants to find a hero, but Lil bolters himself forward. The hero which Artstyle did not want to see. Turns on his Magnetize, and maybe now, with Polarity losing a lot of heroes, Diddy Ra, he's finally doing some work as this Lycan. Track kills are coming in left, right, and center. Snako will probably die for the cause here. There's a 4-for-2 trade-off with a lot of track gold rolling through into the bank accounts of Na'Vi.
He's going to do as much damage as he does.
Profit, Afo, he TP's in for this one. Denny will TP out, Arstyle orchid it up, and he will go down. But that was a Phantasm CK chasing these kills. You're happy to take that trade.
General already cut the mid-wave, very well done. So that means that ult gets no objectives, and they're running.
Top lane. VS. Just the Lycan illusion, which is following him. He's already used his magic missile. Thundergirl's Wrath keeps the vision up. Phobos charging himself away. General, the kick from Lil was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Now he'll BKB General and drag Lil back. So they did kill off the VS. They'll take the Earth Spirit as well. He can't boulder away far enough to save himself. Down. There's a lot of heroes already on the front lines. These trees trying to stall it up, but now Phobos gets the back wall off, only catching out 2 Arstyle. Going to give himself some space. Remember, he's still got that upgraded Death Ward. Going to burn through Afro. He holds his ground. He needs more help. And Pasha, he's taking too much damage. So is Afro. They're both forced back. There's the bolt from Dendi, ensuring the kill. CK will have to buy back. Na'Vi still have not taken out this melee Rex, and they need to escape. Blink gets off cooldown in 1 second time for Dendi, just in time to get out of range of Polarity Dust. They don't see anything in our general. You see what he wants with the force up. He actually managed to drag Pasha away, far enough away from the Vengeful Spirit, but Pasha turns on the Phantasm. There goes Wall. Navi in a very clustered position right on top of Dendi. He can't get the assistance to do off any kind of damage, but you do still have our style, paralyzing cast. He already triggered off his Death Ward, but with the Malediction that's currently on the Darkseer and the Paralyzing Cast that will not stop hitting him, Phobos, the Shuriken Toss Bounce, will go all the way over and kill him off. 4 heroes lost to Polarity. That actually looked real. Just go for too long. He's out here inside of an Invis. The Dire Sentry is around. So with the Observer Ward, he also sees 2 heroes coming in very close. Can just start. Oh, General. It's going to BKB, 4-star away. One more attack will do it with a swap back. They'll take him. Dandy, now Thunder God's Wrath, combining up with the Veil of Discord. The gem which was just claimed by the VS is now lost again.
Eggs, by the way, on Witch Doctor, soon to be a BKB as well. 300 off.
That's, yeah. Once the BKB is Polarity have nothing to stop him. Apart from a swap, but you're using that right now to stop the Batrider Lasso.
Witch Doctor not amazing against CK early on, but now with Ag, it's very good.
Oh, the rock wall caught out 4. The BKBs came up pretty quickly though, but Denny iced on the backlines by Ampho, so Denny cannot inflict any kind of damage until now. The Orchid will wear off. Thunder God's Wrath helps to get 1 kill. Death Ward actually only kills off 1 hero, but it was still enough. It was Nature's Prophet, and that'll probably be the game. With 3 heroes on the sidelines, GG is the call out from Polarity. Navi take game number 1 of this best of 3. After they actually had themselves a... what was a 6.5k lead in net worth, they lost 10,000 in the space of 10 minutes. They pull it back to take the victory.
Yeah, just a note, that right there I think demonstrates one of the strengths of Navi.